Let's bring on board our technical guests, and joining in right now on the show we have with us Mitesh Thakkar as well as Samit Chavan. Mitesh, walk us through how you see the setup and trade towards the fag end of the session. Is 72.50 likely to be sustained, and what would be the top recommendations on your radar?
I think around 750, 7270, I think, there could be some kind of supply emerging, give and take 10 points. I think if you recall, I think sometime in January, I think the markets were trying to make some bottom around 72.50, and we had multiple hourly lows around the 72.50-80 mark. So I think the 30-point band would be tough for the Nifty to get past. So the bias has, as if yet the indicators are still pointing on the northward side. My sense is that you might witness some kind of choppiness around these levels. The stocks that I would recommend right now are a buy on Bata if it crosses 501, that's the breakout level. So buy then. Buy above 501 with a stop at 490 for a target of around 520, and also a buy on BEL with a stop at 1150 for targets of 1200.
Samit, hi, good afternoon. What is your take on the market action today? We've been okay up until now, a bit of a pickup back at 72.50. Can we build on further?
Good afternoon. Certainly, yes, the momentum looks positive. Last week we saw Nifty giving a decent recovery from lows of 6900, 6870. This momentum is likely to continue on the hourly chart. We can clearly observe high top, high bottom formation, which is a positive sign. So we expect this move to extend probably towards 7280, 7300. Nifty might remain subdued. It might move towards 7280, 7300. But a lot of stock specific actions are likely to continue as we saw during last week. So we are clearly concentrating on stock specific moves, but one should trade with a positive bias.
And your top calls, Samit?
Both are on the long side. First one would be on UltraTech Cement. The stock has clearly given a good price volume breakout from the cup and handle pattern, which is a bullish pattern. Looking at the overall chart structure daily as well as weekly chart structure, we expect this move to extend beyond 3000. We have an immediate target of 3070 for UltraTech Cement and can be bought on any minor intraday dips by keeping stop loss at 2790. Our other buy call would be on CESC. The stock has spiked up in last 5-10 minutes, thus risk to reward ratio may not be favorable. But one can buy at current level also, keep a stop loss at 435 now. And looking at the daily chart structure, we expect this move to extend beyond 462 now. 468 to 470 could be our targets for CESC.
Watch ET Now on Budget Day, 29th February 2016, 7 a.m. onwards.
Okay, the broader markets are moving in great gusto, up by about 0.7% as we speak, with a healthy advance decline ratio. Let's understand then the top movers and shakers in trade right now. Get in Mubina from our research team to flag that off. And Mubina, let's start off with JSW Steel.
Well, JSW Steel has announced that it has recommissioned 2 of its blast furnaces located at Vijayanagar and Salem. Remember that back in Q3 of FY16, JSW Steel had shut down 3 blast furnaces located at Vijayanagar, Salem and Dolvi, each located at each of these locations, and that is something that had caused the volume activity and the crude steel production numbers for that quarter and as well for January of 2016 to be quite subdued, leading to a very subdued top-line number for Q3 of FY16. But now that these furnaces have been recommissioned, it is something that is going to lead to normalization of volume activity.
Okay, that's the call on JSW Steel. Have you tracked the charts then, Samit? Does it look interesting?
Yes, this has been a clear outperformer as we compared it with its peer counters. The stock has moved up from its breakout level of 950, 980 in last couple of months. But it has been consolidating in a narrow range since last couple of months. But looking at the chart structure, we believe that sooner or later this stock is likely to give a breakout from its major hurdle of 1150. Thus, with a near-term to medium-term perspective, we are positive on this stock, and we expect this stock to move beyond 1200, 1240, 1280 could be the next levels. So one can buy this stock on any meaningful dips. There's a strong base around 1,950. So one should trade with a positive bias. Any meaningful dip is a buying opportunity.
Mubina, tell us, why is JP Infra buzzing?
Well, an ET Now exclusive there, wherein we learned that PE firm KKR has put in its bid to buy the 20 million ton cement capacity from the JP Infra group. Remember that lenders have been pressurizing JP Infra to sell off its cement business so that it can garner proceeds and pay off the massive amount of debt that is lying in the books of JP Infra. Along with that, KKR may also buy out 100% in the cement business. Buyout will be finalized after the lender's approval, which means that it will take a couple of weeks. Now, do remember that even UltraTech Cement was among the final bidders, but with this, private equity firm KKR as well has thrown its ring in the hat in the ring.
Okay, that's a stock in focus right now. Anything, Mitesh, from the JP Group that catches your eye? Perhaps JP Infra?
See, I've not been really, tracking the stock. It's up by 4%. The stock has kind of, actually gone through a severe decline and just trying to do some base building. Maybe if it crosses about levels of 9 rupees 75, 80 paisa, then I think we might see a trading rally extend to about levels of 10, 40, 50. I think that should be it in the short term.
And Mubina, finally some fund activity in Everest Industries?
Oh yes, Friday post-market hours, we received the announcement that SBI Mutual Fund has bought about 5.7 lakh shares of Everest Industries at a price of about 201 rupees per share. And we also learned that Reliance Mutual Fund, the mid and small cap fund, has sold off this share. So that's the kind of institutional activity that we are seeing in this stock. And that is something that the stock is reacting to. Of course, cooled down from the day's high, but still up by about 2.75%.
Yeah, it is. Mitesh, I'm not quite sure if you track this one, but Everest Industries, would you have a call on this?
See, again, I think this is stock which in the